Her name is Victoria, and it means victorious, but as a bullied teen, she didn't always feel that way.
But now she has turned things around in a very big way. She is reaching out to help other bullied teens. And joining us now, we have Victoria DiNatale, motivational speaker and founder of Standing Victorious. Welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
We've known you since you were about that tall. When you were doing fundraising things for the community, you were always so involved. And it's so hard to think of you as a bullied teen. Talk a little bit about that.
Sure. When I was in the 6th grade, I was severely bullied by a group of students in my class who recruited others against me throughout the entire school. And it was really just this massive recruitment against me, which led to a ripple effect of health consequences. I was diagnosed with post-traumatic stress disorder, which is a disorder that many war veterans suffer from.
Right.
That was from the bullying?
Absolutely, direct result.
Did you keep this a secret, or how did you deal with it back then?
Oh, no, absolutely not. My parents were well aware of the situation, and they immediately began alerting the school of what was happening right away, made numerous visits to the school and to try to nip it in the bud. But unfortunately, it was not stopped. It was allowed to continue, and as a result, I became so sick that I developed a stress cough, and this coughing was violent, and it was every 2 to 3 seconds. It was nonstop, and it lasted for 3 months. It was very severe.
Well, how were you able to turn that situation around? We hear a lot of kids who get in it and can't get out of it, but you were able to turn it around.
I absolutely was. I knew what I had to offer other people. I knew that I was okay as I was, and that I really shouldn't have to change myself to fit in and to become what these other students thought that I should be. And so today I am. Here I am. I'm Standing Victorious. I'm an anti-bullying motivational speaker, and I get to go around and I get to help change, shape, and save lives. And that's incredible.
Because, and this is your foundation, and it's
Absolutely.
called Standing Victorious.
Standing Victorious, LLC.
And that's what she does. So if you would like to, get her come to talk to your group, to your school, to your church, or whatever, you can go to our website, and we will link you to her website, WTOC.com. But Dawn Baker has a special report coming up. It's beyond bullying. It's how you got beyond it and how you got to where you are, to how you're helping others. This is tomorrow night on The News at 5 and The News at 6, and then you're actually going to be here in the studio to answer questions. People can call in from 4 to 7.
Yes, I'm so excited. Well, actually, on the homepage of WTOC, there will be a link for viewers to click on, and I'll be live answering questions. So for those of you who have questions, type in, and I'll be there to answer.
Do you know why this is so important? Because, like you said, you had you brought your parents into it right
That's
away,
right.
but even your parents couldn't get it stopped. Even working through the school system, there are things that you have to do, but if children can reach out to someone else who has been through this, I think that's another way of getting through the barriers.
Well, ultimately, it comes down to not only speaking to parents, it comes down to principals, and it comes down to teachers taking a stand, stepping up when a child comes forth with a complaint of harassment and bullying, saying, no, it's not okay. We're not going to allow this to happen in my school.
What's the question you get most from children who might be in that situation?
Oh, I get so many questions. I travel around and I speak all across the Southeast to children, and I've had interesting questions. Sometimes kids want to know what happens when you're bullied at home, which is so sad to think that kids, they deal with this at home, not just at school, and it's everywhere. It's so pervasive with cyberbullying and with the web, and I think that children need to know that there is hope for them, and there's help for them, and that's kind of my core Standing Victorious message, is that bullying is not forever, it's not a life sentence, and there's hope and help, and suicide's not an option.
This is Beyond Bullying, and again, the special report is tomorrow night on The News 5 and 6, and also you can tell your students, tell your family members, they will be able to call in 4 to 7 p.m. tomorrow, because